Welcome back. The sentencing of Oscar Pistorius, known as the South African Blade Runner, finally comes to a close. Pistorius claimed he mistook Revon Steenkamp, his girlfriend at the time, for an intruder when he shot and killed her through a bathroom door on Valentine's Day in 2013. Pistorius was sentenced Tuesday after a lengthy trial. He was found guilty of culpable homicide, the intentional and unlawful killing of another person. Pistorius was sentenced to 5 years in federal prison and will serve at least 10 months behind bars before he can ask for house arrest. The runner will spend his time in a private room inside the hospital section of the prison.
The FBI says it is investigating the possibility of 3 American teenage girls who claim they attempted to join ISIS while they were detained in Germany. The 3 high school girls were traveling from Colorado to Frankfurt before they were arrested. But since the girls are under 18 years of age, they are not expected to face charges. 2 of the Denver girls are of Somali descent and 1 is of Sudanese descent. A law enforcement official said to ABC News the girls were arranging a trip to Syria to join militant groups to fulfill what they believe is some vision that has been put on a slick media campaign by ISIS leaders. It's reported that one of the girls told German authorities they were traveling to Turkey to study, but none of the girls' parents were aware of the trip.
2 people are dead following a shooting rampage in Canada, including the suspected gunman. Now Canadian police are trying to determine whether the shooter acted alone. Miles Potter has the latest.
The suspect gunman behind the attacks at the Canadian War Memorial and inside Parliament has been identified by sources as Michael Zahaf Babo. Babo had a history of drug use and recently was converted to Islam. Canadian affiliate CBC reports that he was killed by a sergeant-in-arms inside the Parliament building. 1 soldier was also killed in the shooting, Corporal Nathan Cirillo.
Attacks on our security personnel and on our institutions of governance are, by their very nature, attacks on our country.
3 other people were hospitalized following the shooting and have been since released.
All available and necessary resources were activated and deployed immediately when we became aware of the incident. They will continue to be here for as long as they're needed.
Witnesses say they heard rapid gunshots in the matter of seconds.
All of a sudden just heard a shot, turned around, and there was a guy with a rifle just around on the back corner, and just pow, pow.
The first shooting took place at the memorial around 10 a.m. Eastern Time on Wednesday. The second shooting took place in the main entrance of the Parliament building, then moved towards the library. President Obama has been briefed on the shooting, according to the White House. NORAD has heightened its alert presence, increasing the number of planes in response to an incident if needed. I'm Miles Potter, reporting for the Met Report.
8 million cars across the country are in danger due to recalled airbags. Federal safety regulators and the Toyota Motor Company are warning car owners about the newly recalled airbags that explode. Almost 8 million cars have the defective airbags manufactured by the Japanese company Takata. Police are investigating the death of a woman who was driving a car with these airbags in Orlando. Authorities say the woman suffered stab-like wounds in her neck that were apparently caused by the exploding airbags. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration says it is aware of 6 incidents involving the defective airbags.
The fashion designer and world-famous icon Oscar De La Renta has passed away. The 82-year-old Dominican designer came to the United States when he was just 18 years old. During his legendary career, he made his mark on the industry and dressed celebrities including Michelle Obama, Laura Bush, Sarah Jessica Parker, and Oprah Winfrey. De La Renta was diagnosed with cancer in 2006 and lost his battle this past week.
Downtown Denver alleys are getting a makeover. The city's Public Works Department has a plan to improve 16 alleys across town, including the 32 blocks around the 16th Street Mall. Lighting and accessibility will be improved in these formerly shady places to allow people to use the alleys as connection corridors or as functioning event spaces. The first alley to receive improvements is between Champa and Curtis.
Did you miss it? A once-in-a-million-year comet graced the atmosphere of Mars. Siding Spring was the cause for all the hype. This dense ball of ice is raising concerns among space agencies with probes and extraterrestrial vehicles in orbit around the red planet. NASA has made adjustments to its satellites' orbits in order to avoid any collisions with the celestial missile.
The number of children in the emergency room because of mistakenly consumed edibles has increased, and this has some people urging a ban on these items. In a meeting with an edible marijuana stakeholders group on Monday, Colorado's Department of Public Health and Environment suggested that edibles such as brownies, cookies, chocolate bars, and sodas be taken off the shelves. Although it is just a suggestion with no legal action behind it, the final call will be made by the Department of Revenue's Marijuana Enforcement Division. This isn't the first time this suggestion has been made. The advocacy group, Smart Colorado, also wants edible versions of marijuana to be clearly labeled.
If you are looking for something fun to do on Halloween, check out the festivities on Market Street. Join thousands of costumed guests as they crowd Lodo bars and pubs for Denver's Halloween weekend pub crawl. The exciting crawl is one of the largest in the country, and it features the best bars and drinks Denver has to offer. Register now for tickets to get your spot in this popular Halloween tradition. For more info on registration, visit www.pubcrawls.com.
Well, I'm not of age yet to attend the Denver pub crawl. Obviously, next year I'll be able to go, but I cannot wait for the Halloween festivities to start. This is just the beginning. We're only a week away.
Oh yeah, me too. Do you have any costume ideas?
I do, but it's kind of a secret for next week's Met Report show, so people are just going to have to tune in to see it.
All right, can't wait.
Hey guys, well, we have clear blue skies the rest of this weekend. As for Saturday, as you can see, no rain at all, which is a great thing. As you can see, Gunnison 68, Durango 72 with the low of 43, now to the west 79 with low of 50s. Down in Lamar, we have very high temperatures for you folks out there, 85 with the low of 48. Now on to Sunday's local weather. There's not much change in weather. As you can see, the only difference is that Alamosa has gone from the 70s to upper 60s to a low 36 and down to Grand Junction, still similar weather. And then for you folks out traveling, DIA 77 to 44. Now on to our national weather. Our friends down in Seattle are expecting some snow. As you can see, this green represents some form of precipitation. And then there's this cold front, which is going to be moving down south-southeast, causing the East Coast receive some sort of cold, wet weather. And then for Sunday, to be real honest, there's not much going on. Only to the west terrain, we do have some cold temperatures approaching their way. Now for the 5-day forecast, look at that, Monday, 55 with low of 32. Do encourage you to don't leave your house without your umbrella or without your rain jacket. You are going to need it. And Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, temperatures do go up. Friday, 67 with low of 39. So like I said, Monday is the day to not leave your house without an umbrella. And we have perfect temperatures through the mid of the week. So what do you guys think?
Well, 50s, 60s, we're getting close. We got to keep pushing back that first snow. I don't want it to be at Halloween like it has been more often than not. Keep pushing that back. No snow. Keep the rain coming, but that's.
You know, usually my birthday and Halloween, it's snowing. I think last year at this time, I think all of us were wearing big jackets, scarves, and everything. So
Oh yeah, it was a little bit colder.
Yeah, so 50s, 60s, that's good. Just keep that the way right now, because Halloween, I would like a snowless Halloween. That'd be good.
I love snow, so
Me too.
it's around the corner.
All right, well, after the break, Melanie Townsend gives us a look inside the popular 13th floor.